What's happening in?
Yeah, man.
What up, though?
Man, just chilling out, man. Appreciate
Already, man. You know we're gonna turn this bitch up a little bit. You know what I
it.
mean?
Yeah, shout out to producer, man.
Already.
What new music?
You going in and out a little bit.
I said, is that some new music that's on the way? What you got going on?
Oh yeah, man. We got a Still Can't Believe It, man. Single out right now. You know what I mean? Definitely on all music platforms everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Featuring my dog, Derez Deshawn.
Yeah.
We dropped another record called Burn,
Mm-hmm.
which is featuring David Banner, Pastor Troy, Raz Cass, Nucci, Torre, and Sci-Hi the Prince.
Oh, that's dope.
So y'all check out both of them records, man, on platforms everywhere, man. The Burn record you can find on the Freedom playlist on Apple Music. Still Can't Believe It. Man, it's everywhere. We just hit Vivo playlist with the lyric video.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I saw people.
Already.
Yeah. So talk about growing up in Memphis and how that was part of as you came up and you were able to get into production coming out of Memphis? Because I love Memphis music, man.
Yeah. Coming out of Memphis, man, it was just that what inspired me to produce obviously was my older brother, man, Insane Wayne. I came from the orchestral side, from like Beethoven, Mozart, Sebastian, and Sibelius, and you know what I mean, reading sheet music and whatnot. But I
Yeah.
grew up in the street, so it was like, you know what I mean. I came up in Black Haven. My dad stayed in Orange Mound, so I
Okay.
ain't never really had no babysitters or no shit like that. So I was always at his rehearsals or at his orchestras or at his performances or at the crib alone, because you know what I'm saying, mom would get home like 6, 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
So that's where the sports shit come into. Like I started hooping and shit like that and just doing anything I could to, you know what I mean, just stay in the mix, stay out the street, you know what I'm saying? Like just, really stay out of trouble.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And as far as the music, like the music scene, we had the Memphis blues, and you know what I'm saying, we had country right up the street in
Mm.
Nashville. Then you had like 3 6 Mafia and MJ 8 Ball, MJG, Skinny Pimp, Player Fly,
Man.
Gangsta Black, Endo G, you know what I'm saying, Prophet Posse, like, that was the music scene when I was growing up. So it was just so many genres of music.
Yeah.
It's kind of like gumbo. You know what I mean? I'm inspired by so many different, you know what I'm saying, like genres of music, and
Yeah.
just kind of put that shit all in one pot. You know what I mean? And I just do what I do, whatever feel good, whatever sound good. Is, I'm emotionally attached to everything that I do, and that's why I think people really fuck with my music, because it's like it's the emotion in that shit.
Yeah. And I'm really glad that you mentioned like all those. I grew up. I'm from Texas, but I used to come to Memphis when I was in high school, and so me and my boy, he's on her too, but we used to listen to Tommy Wright the Third and Gangsta Black and Skinny Pimp
Oh yeah, absolutely,
and
absolutely.
Mafia, Live by Your Rep and all of that. So it was just kind of dope, and then you could even see the Memphis influence start going into Atlanta, because even though it's newer artists in Atlanta, you still hear that old 3 6 Mafia sound, from the early '90s
Oh
into
yeah.
that music going all the way forward.
Oh yeah, man. It's just a blessing to be from the city, man. Like my mama used to always say, like you make it in Memphis, you can make it anywhere. And
Yeah,
that kind of just, you know what I'm saying, gave me the shell needed to attack the world, you know what I mean, and kind of do what I do, and get the knowledge, because we had stacks in Memphis, like, you know what I'm saying, we had just so many legendary artists coming through the city, like Gladys Knight, Al Green,
BB.
Isaac Hayes. I might see them in the living room. My mom was cool with everybody, and you know what I'm saying, she was in the choir and the opera.
Yeah.
So it was just crazy, like seeing all these famous people, but how humble they was.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? So I think that's where I get that shit from. Nigga be like, damn, Drum, you drummer boy, my nigga. You know what I'm saying, man? If I were you, I'd be goddamn woo woo woo. But I always remain humble, just because it's like, ain't nothing better than 10 toes on the ground, you know what I'm saying? 10 toes down, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm grounded. I'll forever be grounded. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I think that's why, like, I get the most out of life because I'm able to, you know what I'm saying, talk to the people and really hear what they saying from like first and foremost, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I take my shit off and look at you like, what's up, my nigga? Like, okay, bet. All
Where you,
right, okay, woo. And give a nigga a little gang, give a nigga a little knowledge. I might can't, you know what I'm saying, change your life at the time, but that little knowledge might change your life later on down in the moment when you
yeah.
actually take, you know, initiative and execute what I told you. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And the ones who listen, bro, they ain't got to rap no more. If you look at everybody who I work with, man, they ain't got to rap no more.
Yeah. From Kanye to Jeezy to everybody. Uh,
Walker, to, man, who got to rap? Plies.
yeah.
Who got to rap? Drake. You know what I'm
What?
saying? Birdman, Rick Ross,
Yeah.
Gorilla Zoe,
Because they kept going. Yeah.
August Al. Who got to rap? Who got to rap right now?
Yeah.
My
And
phone blowing up, so if I keep going in and out, man, you know what I'm saying? You got to excuse me. I'm hitting decline ASAP.
yeah. So for your what was your first big placement where you kind of was like, man, I'm truly in the industry.
If I look at it like that, I had to say, if I look at it like that, I had to say standing ovation.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like that got me my first platinum plaque. That's when everybody kind of started to, you know what I'm saying, appreciate, congratulate, recognize, like, you know what I mean? Like that's when like all my folk who I was cool with in high school and college and shit like that, that's when they were like, oh shit. He wasn't bullshitting, like, cause a lot of folk thought this shit was like just a game or just, he just, oh man, that nigga just, you know what I mean? Oh man, that was like the solidification.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then goddamn for the disbelievers after that, I kept smacking their ass with shouty, then smack their ass what I put on, smack their ass with goddamn money to blow, smack their ass with was in my pocket, dog. Like, you know, it was always motivation, like, you know what I'm saying? Cause
Yeah.
like shit ain't always gravy. Shit ain't always like on your side, you know what I mean? There's always some haters or some disbelievers or shit like that, especially in high school, college. You know what I mean? So it was always just fun for me to just motherfucking just show a nigga like, man, what? Like, you think this shit a game? Like, even my dad, you know what I mean? My dad was like, nigga, you ain't gonna be shit making no beats. Nigga, you need to go to college and do this and da-da-da-da-da. You know what
Man.
I'm saying? And I just had to keep smacking his ass. You know, all them ass whoopings he gave me, yeah, that shit go back. That shit turn around. And I'm smacking your ass with these records. You know what I'm saying? And that was my motivation, nigga. What you saying, Pop? What you
Yeah.
saying, Pop? Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. What you saying, nigga? What the fuck? What you saying? Like, you know what I mean? But that you gotta have some kind of motivation. You know what I'm saying? And now we best friends. So soon, you know, I'm Grammy nominated and this and that. Woo. Cause all his peers, all his friends was in the orchestra. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I mean? Like you talking about majority white. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, once you dealing with rappers and all that type of shit, oh, that really isn't real music. You know what I'm
Until
saying? But the minute I'm Grammynated for nominations
yeah.
and
And,
nominated for Grammys and shit, oh
oh
Chris, your son is such amazing. He's so amazing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you get to kind of see that shit hand in hand as a kid, like, you know what I mean? And it was just motivation to just, you know, smack niggas with records. You know what I'm saying? I smack a nigga with records. I ain't touching people physically, but I hit you with them motherfucking with them records. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, every time I hit drop a new record, that's the forte.
so
That's the move.
put on how that record came together and was Kanye on there in the beginning or how did that kind of play out? Because I know that's one of your bigger records, right?
Shit, I put on came about Jeezy. Same thing, man. We always meet in the McDonald's parking lot. He'll be like, man, nigga, pull up. Where you at, nigga? I'm right here on 14th Street, nigga. 14th North Side, nigga. Right here by the better Mickey D's, nigga. Where you at, nigga? And
Yeah.
I'll be like, shit, I'll be right there in about 3 minutes, man. Hold tight. You know what I mean? I pull up, had a CD, whoop, whoop. You know what I mean? He'll pull up, goddamn. I pull up, I jump out, he jump out, dap up, whoop, whoop. Oh, you got some shit? This it, nigga? And bam, you know what I mean? So it
Yeah.
wasn't no emails, it wasn't no way we getting leaked, nigga. It wasn't no none of that. You know what I mean? It's straight. hand-to-hand exchange, you know what I mean? Like the real dope boy shit, you know what I mean? And we kind of got a kick out of just moving like that and like just looking at our music like that crack, you know what I'm saying? I used to always say crack kills. And that was one of the things that I used to hashtag a lot of shit. That's still like, you know what I mean, AKA or whatever, but
Yeah.
um it's just that was the link up, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy because like even on Jeezy the Recession album, I came and got in and did Amazing,
Mm-hmm.
Ambition Hustlers. What's the name of this shit? Ambitions of a Hustler.
Yeah.
And then I put on, and he was done with the album.
Yeah.
This a nigga who done with the album. I come and get 3 on that motherfucker.
Yeah, because it just come together, you know what I'm saying? The chemistry that y'all have,
Yeah.
work. Yeah.
Hell yeah. So, you know, that shit was a blessing, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Jeezy told me when I came through for him on Standing Ovation, he was like, nigga, I got you. Nigga. Woo, woo. Next album I did The Realest on
Yeah.
the Inspiration. You know what I'm saying? Then the next album I come and do 3. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So that shit was just dope, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And talk about like, moving forward with your music and your project, and also because you rap as well, correct?
Absolutely, man. I did a solo project for my brother's keeper.
Yeah.
You can go get that joint, you know what I'm saying? It's on all music platforms, and that's just really. I took a year off, 2019,
Hmm.
and kind of put myself into retirement and kind of just put everything dedicated to my brother and
Yeah.
his family, getting his estate together, getting his, his publishing, his music. You know, he got so much shit coming to him. It's like, man, I want to make sure that shit would going to the right place and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? This shit's so crazy, man. You never know what the fuck going on once you lose somebody. You know what I mean? And it was like just me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They had to step up and handle all this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? I took 219 just to like focus on him, his family. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And shit, man. It's been a blessing, you know what I'm saying, to just be able to deliver that to the people and just the impact that it's made. How many people hit me like, bro, you helped me through these times, or you helped me through the loss of my brother, or the loss of my mama, or the loss of my pops. Or, man, I listen to your music all the time. Like, I just get so many people that hit me, and it's crazy that, you know what I'm saying, the more that you share with people, the more that you know what I mean, like, open up. You know, it take a tragedy for you to connect with the people. Like, you look at Kanye, it took him to go through the wire, you know what I'm
Right.
saying, for him to deliver a record like that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It took me to lose my brother for me to deliver like that. So, you know what I'm saying, it's just, man, crazy how many people are requesting more features, more
Right.
verses, or want me to write for them, or this, that, and the third. Is crazy. Just, just by me, showcasing my penmanship.
Yeah. And for do you currently have any artists sign yourself? Because I know that
Absolutely.
next transition is to to have your. I know you always had a label and a production company and everything like that, but who are you behind right now? That's kind of the next one that's gonna be coming up.
Man, right now I'm about pushing new artists that's already got movements and already showcasing some kind of independency and showcasing some kind of business sense.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's night and day. What you can do in the platform. Like when I saw and met Dolph, I used to hear all the time from Kinfo Thugs, man, Dolph the next nigga out the city, Dolph the next nigga out the city. And the first project we did was Welcome to Dolph World. I did a song on his project called Flavors.
Yeah.
And if you look at that, you know how many projects he came with: High Class Street Music and Gelato, and
Back.
just all of these different projects, you know what I'm saying? Same as Gotti, you know what I'm saying? CMG 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, Maiden, all
Yeah.
of the other mixtapes that he dropped, Back to the Basics, and all these different things, man. Like, as an artist, you gotta drop volumes of work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As a producer, y'all wouldn't be fans of me if I just had 1 or 2 or 3 songs out here. It's like, oh, okay, he cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you'll be wondering what's going on. The fact that I've had so many songs, song after song after song after, so like I'm like, I feel like I'm probably 10, 20 records away from Dre status.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? It's like it's 2, 3, 4 artists away from from a South point of perspective, like Dre status, you know what I mean? So that's what we focus on: Arkansas, Tennessee, Mississippi, the ATM. You know what I'm saying? We got an artist out of Memphis named K Dog, big homie K Dog. He going crazy. I'm excited about him. I got
Yeah.
an artist out of Virginia named Q Monte. I'm super excited about him. I got a young girl, 16 years old here out of Atlanta,
Yeah.
named Alexis Lewis. She like on some Billie English slash Aaliyah slash
Yeah.
Kalani. Like, I mean,
Like
like,
the,
you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it's just a blessing to just be able to work with so many different people and just, you know what I'm saying? Like, again, man, when you come from retirement, you got to prove yourself to your back. I feel like 96 MJ, you're going to keep seeing me 96 MJ, 96 MJ, bro. I
But
took off for my brother, for his kids, and now we back on their ass like motherfucking white on rice. You know what I mean? It's not a game, you know what I mean? And,
yeah.
you know, just the amount of songs that I've done already in the past 2-3 months, like, it's so much music I can't keep up with this shit. I just posted an artist today, Deuce Uno. I got my nigga $3 Joe from LSMG. We got Blazer. We got Block 5. Man, it's crazy. Like,
Yeah.
it's so much music. I'm just excited, man. And then what we going through right now, just collab with Zaytoven.
Yeah.
DJ Toon on a record called Burn. We put David Banner, Sci-Hi the Prince,
When it
Raz Cass, Pastor Troy, Nucci, and Torre. Then
yeah.
I do another record. I collab with my dog Scott Storch.
Hold up. This is gonna cut off. I'm gonna bring you right back in.
Already, man. Let it cut out, bring me back in, man. Yeah, man. Drum boy. Yeah,
We
nigga.
back.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
But yeah, so
Yeah, see, I got that business Wi-Fi, so you see how quick I be popping in that motherfucker. Got to do it on them dick, man. You better tell these niggas keep that shit right, man.
yeah, you ain't got to Teddy Riley.
Yeah, man, I got that business Wi-Fi, man. We pop on like bling.
But yeah, man. But it's crazy because you literally always had that grind about you. We probably met back in the day with P when I probably was still doing music and messing with Grip Magazine and all of that stuff back in.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's dope to see like how your career has continued to blossom over these years.
yeah. It's been a blessing, man. Definitely seeing y'all boys, man. You know what I'm saying? Shape up and shape out and shit, man. Getting all together and shit. You know what I mean? A lot of, you know what I'm saying, young guys, man, becoming young men, you know what I'm saying? And it's dope to be able to progress with y'all, to be able to, chop it up with y'all, you know what I'm saying? And again, man, that's why it's so dope to be humble and stay cool with my cool, you know what I'm saying? If you a fuck nigga, man, it's easy to avoid and get around, and you know what I'm saying. Listen, man, I don't throw nobody in the mud, in the dirt, none of that, man. But if you cool, if you a real one, bro, we can be of each other presence, man, all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? Smoke a good one, talk some good shit, spread some knowledge, and just for that, like sometimes it's good to just soak up. I done been around Snoop. We ain't do no work, no music, no none. We just hanging
Just chopping it up.
on
Yeah,
some real shit, you know what I mean? Or Trade the Truth or Big Crit, or you know what I mean? A lot of these producers, man, some of y'all over extra too thirsty, man. It's just like a bitch, man. A bitch, she just too extra. Just we got to be done. Oh, you need this, you need this. I got some beats. Bro. I know you make beats, bro. I know you got beats, bro. Send it to the email, this and that. Play it for me. But sometimes, man, you gotta get around niggas, man, and just take some knowledge and just be cool and just enjoy their presence, man. You know what I mean? You ain't always gotta be playing beats and working and this and that, and you know what I'm saying? It's
yeah,
like, don't press the issue so much, man. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? Nigga ask me, hey, Drum, what you got, nigga? I know you got some heat, man. Okay, bet. I'll wait till a nigga say that shit, and then I come push
yeah.
play on his motherfucking ass.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'll get around some niggas I know they finna ask me about that shit, but I still don't say shit until they ask that shit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Just don't be so thirsty with this shit, man.
yeah.
You know what I mean? You know you want the pussy. She know you want the pussy, goddamn, but you ain't finna go straight to her like, can I get some pussy? Like, damn,
Uh,
nigga, like, like, what the fuck? How you doing? What you goddamn do this week? You know what I mean? What's some exciting news you got to tell me? This and that. Get into a conversation, my nigga. Get into a rhythm. You know what I'm saying? And I think more people need to practice that, man. These cell phones and this social media got niggas kind of away from conversation. So I
Right.
always practice that every day, you know what I mean, as much as I can, you know what I mean, and continue to just practice communication, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying, and face-to-face conversation. When I'm at the dinner table with different people, man, I'm putting my phone down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'll catch up with it here and there.
Yeah.
But, you know, for the most part, I'm giving that person that presence, man, and that respect. And I think those are things that have taken me to another level and have given me deals or opportunities that would not have presented themselves had I not been able to communicate and chop it up eye to eye. So, you know, just a little game.
But yeah, and when you talk about getting some of those placements in the beginning for like a new artist, oh, shout out to Antoine Walker, my guy in here. Shout out to Josh Martin, my guy in here.
Antoine Walker, man. The Antoine Walker, the
Yeah,
ball player.
Walker. Yeah,
Already, man. Salute. That's a legend.
yeah, we're working on a project together. So yeah,
Already, man. Let me know, man. Keep me posted on that. Hey, Antoine, a legend, man. I watch him all through the Celtic days, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a legend.
yeah, for sure. But yeah, so going back to getting those opportunities to get records placed and things like that before you were certified and things like that. How did you kind of go about that with with getting into the business?
Man, R.I.P. Big Bruh, insane, man. I give everything to insane. That nigga was my goat. You know what I'm saying? That nigga was my God. He was my shelter. He gave me game. He gave me knowledge. He put me in position. He put me in place. When I came in the game, what put me on in Texas was Rap a Lot and my
Yeah,
relationship with Jay Prince, hands down. Once I did that music with Tila, it was just like the whole Texas was just like, you need anything, nigga, you straight, nigga, you good, nigga, you know this mob tied, nigga, for life, nigga, you know what I'm saying? So it's just been locked in. Then came Bun B, Pimp C. You know, I was able to meet Pimp, talk to Pimp a couple times. He gave me some game,
yeah,
and you know, it's just a blessing. The respect, the love I get from Texas. I rode from Pimp C right into a Scarface session.
yeah.
I did a record for Scarface called Never.
Hmm.
And that was kind of conducted by my boy Red Boy, man, Enzel Jennings,
Man, that's
the
like God.
international red, man. You know what I'm saying, man? We got them aligned with that cloth. You understand me, man? Shout out to all my boys out in Port Arthur.
Yeah,
Um, you know,
Red.
it's a blessing, man, to just have been able to touch some of the realest niggas in the game, Mr. Michael Watts,
Hmm.
Mike Dean. Oh man, it's just priceless, man. You know what I'm saying? And when I worked with Scarface and did the record Never,
Yeah,
New York just embraced me from a different standpoint. Like, man, this nigga really can sample. He ain't just making trap beats. He ain't just doing the hood shit. He goddamn, you know what I mean? So I got cool with Jadakiss and Busta Rhymes and a lot of them guys up there. So, you know, it's just about diversifying myself. You know what I'm saying? When I did the LA type beats, I did a LA beat. It's crazy. Jeezy picked it.
yeah.
Lose My Mind. Who would have thought Jeezy would have picked a beat like that? But if you listen to Lose My Mind, that's a real West Coast
Right.
type beat, and he just took it and ran with it, put plies on it, and it's just took off. You know what I'm saying? But West Coast embraced me, man. From that and Daydreaming with DJ Drumma when we put Akon and T.I. and Snoop on it.
Mm.
So it's just so many different records, man. Even I sometimes forget I've done, but the people never let me forget, man. The fans never let me forget.
Yeah, talk about working with somebody like and work ethic of like Gucci, because Gucci is another one that stay working and putting out a lot of music, and I know when I think that's when he first came home when y'all did some stuff together, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, man. Gucci, we will always work, you know,
Yeah,
first and foremost. And when I first met Gucci probably like 2003 or 4. It was around the time that he had did a deal with Big Cat
yep,
or about to do a deal with Big Cat. He hadn't even done a deal yet. He was in Big Cat office. I was there picking up a check from Big Cat for another artist that I did a beat for.
Yeah.
We both in the office, Big Cat taking all day and shit. So I like shit. We playing pool. He was like, nigga, what you do? I was
Yeah.
like, I make beats. Woo, woo, woo. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm Gucci, man. I just got back from Birmingham.
Yeah.
So apparently he was living in Birmingham for a while, whatever. He had got in some trouble in Atlanta and moved to Birmingham for a couple of years. He had just got back from Birmingham. It's like that time Gucci. And shit, I played some beats.
Yeah.
Probably the fifth beat I played was the photo shoot beat.
Mm-hmm.
He just like, man, damn, we got an engineer. We got an engineer. And when nigga, he went in the studio and recorded that song while we was waiting on Big Cat.
Yeah.
So that was like the first song I did on Gucci Mane ever was photo shoot. It's a photo shoot,
Yeah.
girl. It's a photo shoot.
Right.
And Gucci would just put the music out. So we ain't have TuneCore, Distro Kid, or you know what I'm saying, none of these platforms then. So you had live mixtapes and some other shit, like a lot of the free sites where you were putting out music for free.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So shit, he would always just say, man, we gotta put this shit out today, Drum. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And he'll record the music and put that shit out then. But he was getting so much money on shows that he didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And I used to tell him, I said, look, Gucci, you eating, goddamn it, but shit, man, nigga, I ain't eat.
Out the right way.
Oh, and Gucci was like, oh, you ain't getting no money, Drum? You ain't getting no money? Oh, shit, hey, bring me 20,000. And he just got down, grabbed 20,000, huh, Drum? Here goes some money, nigga, you straight. You know what I'm saying? I like, man, this shit cool, but look, we got to come up with a formula for this shit. We got to come up with a plan. But Gucci never gave a fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I love Gucci. He was just always having fun, always making jokes, and he would just go grab a bad $100. I know you said we ain't woo woo woo, so what you want me to pay? I'm gonna pay 3,000 to beat.
Yeah.
And we just locked in that because we did so many motherfucking beats. And then eventually, you know what I'm saying, a lot of those songs would get scooped up by distributors and whatnot, and they would handle the publishing and whatnot. And then we even got some of the back pay for
Yeah.
it being out and all of that shit. So, you know what I mean? Gucci always handled the business and kept that shit 100. You know what I'm saying?
And then talk about Waka, because I know y'all made some great songs together as well.
Oh yeah, come on, man. Me and Walker, we was out the gate with that motherfucker. No hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, and of course Ferrari Boys. We did some other shit before that. I did a couple records with Slim Duncan, man. R.I.P. Slim Duncan. But man, working with Walker was dope on the Ferrari Boys, and then to knock one out the park with him with no hands,
Yeah.
man, arguably the record of the decade, is hands down, man.
Yeah. And when you go back and look at some of the records that you've done and placed, like what's your go-to that you feel like is your signature sound? Like, okay, this me rocking right here. Like, what song is that for you?
I say Here I Am, just you know what I mean? Like I'm musical. Like the shit that I really like or love to do, sometimes I have to dumb down or kind of, you know what I mean? Hey Drum, I know you want to do the musical shit, man, but I just need some whoop doop doop doop
Yeah.
doop 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 doop. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But people ask me for the simple shit. So, you know what I mean? It was fun to be able to get with a nigga like Rick Ross because he liked to paint the picture, you know what I'm saying? So that's one of my favorite people to produce for. Ro James. I love working with Kendrick Lamar, Jay-Z, Beyonce.
Yeah.
People where I can really show some of the color and some of the musicianship that I'm capable of.
Yeah. So when is your whole entire project gonna drop, or you just gonna do singles for now? You got an EP or anything?
Yeah, we on the single phase, man. It's the first single, Still Can't Believe It, featuring Derez Deshawn, produced by me, Scott Storch. And it's just crazy, man. The feedback, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, just so many DJs reaching out, man, for drops, program directors adding a song and whatnot. I got hella people on the project. We got a record with Gucci Mane and Dolph. I got a record with Trey Songz and Chris Brown.
Yeah.
I got a record with Miss Mulatto, man, crazy. I think that's gonna be a big record for her.
Yeah.
I got a record with Ro James. We got a verse from Quavo. I'm finishing that record up. Some of everybody, man. It's hard to say. You know what I'm saying? I got T.I., Wiz Khalifa, and Ty Dolla $ign on one record.
Yeah.
I got some heat, man. Twister just sent his vocals in. We got Twister and Tink on the record. You know what I'm saying? I know that's gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
Um, you know what I'm saying? I definitely got my boy Rocco on that joint. I gotta see which record we gonna go with. You know what I'm
Uh,
saying? It's so many people, man. It's the Drumma Boy and Friends album, so you know
okay.
I'm trying to put everybody I can on that, and it's already becoming a volume 2, volume 3 type of project.
And for new artists that may want an opportunity to try and work with you or submit something to you or things like that, are you looking for anything, you know?
It's really the guys that's able to take care of the business,
Yeah,
man. You know what I mean? Like even new artists, somebody got to put the bread up.
yeah,
For me, I've learned that it's easier working with artists that have the money and the budget to do what they need to do. Because after you pay me, you still got to have a PR, you still got to have press, you still got to have radio, you still got to have digital, you still got to have a campaign, a promo campaign. It's so much into this shit. So if you can't do this shit on that level and for real, I
yeah,
don't have time to work. You know what I mean? Period. You know what I mean? And what you just got to get your bread up. You just got to get your name up. So maybe you do some cover songs or you do some skits and different things on Instagram to get your money up. You know what I mean? And be creative like the artists like Russ. You know
yeah,
what I mean? I'm interested in working with guys that are creative and create their own lane and have the budget to pay for what you asking for. We
yeah,
ain't got no freebies on deck, this and that. I got the knowledge in the game.
yeah,
Period. You know what I'm saying? And I can execute everything that you coming to me for. You know what I'm saying? So we just keeping this shit 100. And that way we don't waste nobody's time. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
And, oh, man, I know we have been trying to get this done with people for a minute. So I appreciate you for taking the time to be on the show, and I look forward to doing some more work with you and figuring out how we can get some money together.
Already, man. Let's get it, man. Still can't believe it, man. New single featuring Derez Deshawn, man. Burn, Pastor Troy, Razcast, Torre, Nucci, Sci-Hi the Prince. Go get both of them, man, on all platforms right now. Hey, yeah.